Alright, partners, we back. We got some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and it's the Black Friday celebration, so the sale packs are available now. If you go over to the shop, you can see all of the Black Friday sales. That includes the Thor pack and the Rearmed Lift pack, which both of which I think are way overpriced, so that's my take on those. Alright, let's go over here as well, and we can go over to the missions here. We had not Golden Week, we had, Black Friday missions here. So here are the missions for the tickets, and all of these tickets I farmed out, and they are all valid for the double special banner, which we have right here. Now, conveniently enough, your boy ended up with just enough orbs to go for a spark on this banner, and I think I'm actually going to go for it. This is a really sick banner. Like, there is some insane color sharing on this banner here. So we've got red, blue, green, and colorless. My waifu has made her return finally. Ivy, best girl from Engage, is finally here. Yunaka be damned. Ivy was my bae in that game, so I got a summon for her. But also, it's because I want to complete my grand master plan and pick up Soaring Guidance. So I'm going to be able to fodder that off to all of those rearmed heroes and attuned heroes that I went wild and summoned for. She is color sharing with the Summer Ephraim, who's got some pretty solid fodder. Alarm, attack, and defense is not quite as common or commonly needed as alarm, attack, speed for these cavalry types, but it's still pretty good where it's relevant, so I wouldn't mind getting an extra copy of Ephraim for the fodder. Now on red, we've got the Tea Time Ira, who is just like a god tier unit. Not only is she a god tier unit in terms of usage, she has like this crazy duo skill here where she gives bonus movement to every character from the same title, which FE4 and 3 houses. You think there are good units from that game? Let me know if you think there are good units from those titles. But also, she just spams her special over and over again, like to a ridiculous degree. And she's got Flow Desperation, which is insane fodder. This is one of the best tier 4 fodder skills because it's very easy to get the prerequisite. So Desperation 3, very easy. You just get it from a Shanna Banana. The same can be said about this Lysithea over here. Now, she's got Desperation 4, which is unrestricted pretty much to who you can give it to. And once again, Desperation 3 is very easy to get. So one of the reasons why I actually summoned for both of these units was for that very reason. It's like, if I ever, for some reason, decided to fodder them to one of my rearmed or attuned heroes, it's almost like an endless supply of this skill because the prerequisite is just that easy to get. Also, they're just really good units in general. So, Ira color sharing here with the baby Eliwood. He is pretty much just the legendary Eliwood that can fight. He's much better in combat, but he's not quite as good as a support. So you're going to have to pick which one you like best, but they are both fantastic units, obviously, so he's a great color share with that Ira. Then on blue, we have Duo Thick making a return here. Kind of strange for them to be on this banner, but as far as reruns go, there's no reason not to have them, I guess. They've been on double special banners before. I think this is like their 3rd time on a banner, but similar to Duo Asker, who was reran not long ago, this is one of those units that you definitely want to get merges on if you can. Still one of the best units in the game for summoner duels with their duo skill just turning off all the bullshit. So, very good unit here. Color sharing with the Demo Tharja unit. So, this Bikini Tharja is too good for a towel, unlike in Awakening. So, we get to see all the goods here. But not only that, this Tharja is one of the better 4-star merge projects you can go for. She is one of the best cavalry blue tomes in terms of attack and speed. So, if you wanted to build her up, give her like Flared Sparrow and like all the good cavalry player phase skills, you'd be able to do that, and she'll put in a lot of work. So definitely a fantastic merge option. And then finally on colorless, we got Duo Ymir color sharing with Lysithea. We kind of skipped ahead a little and talked about Lysithea, but this Duo Ymir is cracked. Like one of the best recovery units. They have support miracle built in. Their duo skill's really good, and it's reusable as well. So just nullifying penalties and then getting HP recovery at the start of the turn when you pop it. It's essentially like having odd and even recovery on demand with this duo skill. So that's very strong, and of course, this unit is just really good in combat. Really good for fodder too. They have Fire Flood Boost 3. So without further ado, let's go ahead and summon here. Now, am I going to just go for the Spark? I think I might. The other thing I might do is just, like, summon to get Ivy and then leave the banner and try to get some stuff over here. But I'm going to be honest, guys, the value on this double special is so crazy, I think I'm just going to go all the way in. So, let's start things off here. Okay, we're going to just hit everything because, as I said, this banner is cracked. And, like, literally every color has stuff that I want. Alright, our freebie summon is a 4-star Kagero, the Melon Goddess. Let me know your free summon was on this banner. Alright, so hopefully we get Ivy and then we can hop out of here. That would be the plan. If I get Ivy before the Spark, am I going to just leave the rest of the summons? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Now, technically, Blue, I don't really need anything on Blue. Tharja would be cool, but I'm not going for merges on her, so unmerged Tharja, kind of sus. Alright, there, we got our Desperation right there. As I was saying, Desperation is very easy to get the level 4 versions of, thanks to Shanna. So, yeah, Blue, I don't really need anything on Blue. I have my copy of Thor, that's good enough. Okay, we start with a 5-star Ephraim. Can you imagine if that had been Ivy, like, just right out the gates? Plus speed, minus defense, I don't care. I'm just going to use him for alarm attack defense. I'll probably give that to Alfred. Or what you could even do is give it to the Arcane Lift that's in the shop right now for the Black Friday deals. I wouldn't recommend buying that, though. That guy is not worth the asking price of that pack. Oh, man. So, in other news, there's a lot going on right now as well in the other gaches that I play. So, in Dokkan, they just dropped the Heroes banner with all sorts of Super Saiyan 4s on it. Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite transformation in Dragon Ball, so I'm actually going to start summoning on that banner as soon as I finish up here. So, hopefully, if you guys play Dokkan, by the way, shoutouts to Dokkan. If you guys play Dokkan Battle, then hopefully you guys are going to get some good luck if you're going in on the Heroes banner. Alright, we get a Violin there, sure. Okay, ideally we don't want to use the Spark, but I mean, if it's going to be one of those days, I guess we don't really have much of a choice. There, we got a Saul there. Saul is not a bad merge project. He's one of the better, like, demote staffs that we have. Actually, I think he is the best at the moment. He might be. I'd have to double check. I'm not too fresh on the mind with staff unit demotes because we don't have the arcane staff yet, so I don't even know what to do with them. Plus, a lot of staff units just aren't getting refines no matter what. I don't know why they're so petrified of refining the old staff units. Like, is it really that big of a deal if Azuma gets a refine? Or, like, half of those staff units that they gave Resplendent Arts to, like Lachesis and Sarah and, like, all of those cats. Is there a reason to deny them getting refines? I don't understand. They're, like, Priscilla right here. Why doesn't she get a refine? Is there any reason? I don't understand. It's not like she's as game-breaking as Surtur or Reinhardt, the big no-nos when it comes to refines. Alright, we got a Ray there. You know what I think I'm going to do as well? Like, even though I'm summoning for Ivy right here to finish my Grandmaster plan, I think I'm going to hold off on foddering her for a little bit as well, and I'm going to hold off until I can get Tana, so I can get Guidance 4 and Soaring Guidance, and just, like, give all of that to all my flying rearms. That seems to be the better way to do it. Okay, so we managed to get our Bikini Tharja here, who is not being censored by a stray towel this time, which is nice. So we got plus speed, very good. We're going to lock that up. Yeah, she's not a bad unit by any means. It's just that if I'm not going for the plus 10 on her, I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to end up using her. Oh, we got Hestia there. That's pretty good. Very good merge project. And we got plus attack. Let's go ahead and lock that up. Those are the best IVs I've gotten on her so far. Yeah, Hestia. Don't pick her up in a dungeon, right? You guys know that anime. There's this anime called Don't Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon or something like that. And one of the girls in that show is named Hestia. So that's like a little joke that I came up with there. Man, we are getting cucked on the green orbs. We're getting lots of blues, though, which is surprisingly not what I want. Okay, we got best girl there, Patty. Plus defense, minus attack. I think I have plus attack Ivies. I would really want plus speed, though, on her. I'm not going to have the arcane dagger to give to her, though, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit on that one. Not sure when I'll be able to build up Patty. But speaking of demotes, there are a couple of other demotes that I would like to get too. Like Lapis, I'm still looking for copies of her. Who else is there? Dorothy, I'd love to get some Dorothy copies. Oh, Fee is one too. We just got a copy of Fee there. That's nice. Plus attack. Okay, we'll definitely take that. Those are the best Ivies I've gotten on her so far. Yeah, so Fee's not a bad merge project. What else is there? Huh. I don't have them all fresh on mind at the moment, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You guys will forgive me for that. Okay, finally we get we'll save the green one for last, I guess. At this rate, it looks like we're going up to the spark, so it's just very convenient that I had the orbs to be able to do that. Let's just knock out this circle, and then we'll see if we can strike pay dirt on that green orb there. Okay, Gaius, whatever. Alright, Tethys, whatever. Yeah, speaking of staff unit refines, how come the dancers don't get refines either? Like, day 1 Olivia, day 1 Azura. Is there any reason why they can't get refined? Are they just too OP? I don't understand. Like, staff units and dancers, they're just way too powerful, guys. We can't give them refines. Lord only knows. Like, the new Nino, the attuned Nino, would be shaking in her boots if we were able to smack her up with a refined Olivia from day 1. What would even be her refine, though? Like, Ruby Sword Plus? Or, like, some Ruby Sword nonsense? I believe that was her base weapon, right? That Olivia came with Ruby Sword, and then Azura came with Sapphire Lance. Those T-Adept refines, guys, just way too OP for this meta right now. Alright, we got double greens here. Come on, we gotta have something in here. Hopefully we get Ivy. Alright, come on, Ivy. Okay, that is not Ivy. Sure, I guess we'll take this Shez, though. Alright, come on, Ivy. That is not... That is like the complete opposite of Ivy. I'm looking for a pretty young lass, and I get this old, stern man. Alright, final circle before we get the spark, and then we're out of here. No greens. Wow, that is pretty demoralizing. So we basically just have to spark for Ivy. Okay, I guess it's a good thing that I went for the spark, right? If I had just, like, color sniped green, we would have been here for a lot longer. Or at least I would have, because I wouldn't have gotten Ivy by this point. Alright, let's just knock out blue real quick, and then we'll go ahead and do red. Maybe we get lucky and we can get a copy of Ira in there. Would definitely appreciate an Ira here. Can think of a couple of good units I'd be able to give Flare or Flow Desperation to. Alright, last summon before we're out of here. Alright, come on. Ira? Oh, Elliewood. Oh, man. Okay, he's not a bad unit. It's just that he doesn't really have any good fodder. Yeah, his fodder isn't that great, and I already have my copy to use, so it could have been a little bit luckier. We lost the 50-50 there. Alright, let's go ahead and get Ivy, and then let's get out of here. My god, we got killed pretty bad on that banner, didn't we? What do we get? So, Ephraim, we managed to also get Elliewood, and then we got Darja. Alright, so we got 3 units, and then we were able to spark for our copy of Ivy. Oh, man, the first thing I do once I get this unit locked up, I'm just gonna listen to all of her voice lines, because Ivy's voice actress is like one of my favorite voice actresses ever in Fire Emblem. So that's gonna wrap us up for this video, guys. Hope y'all had better luck than me if you were hopping in and you had a plan in mind. So I guess part 1 of my Grandmaster plan is complete now. If we go ahead and take a look at my available attuned heroes and rearmed heroes, I've got a couple of flyers that I can go ahead and just toss Soaring Guidance on right now if I wanted to. So we've got Triandra, we got Peony, and we have Ingrid right there. So Tana's really the only one that I'm missing. I think I will actually wait for Tana. Oh, we also have this, too. We got Plumeria. So, wow, we have 4 flying units. If I just wait a little bit longer until I can get Tana, that would be 5 of these. And then that would allow me to duplicate Soaring Guidance and Guidance 4 5 times over. So, just decking out the whole barracks with that BS skill is definitely something that I think I'm going to want to do. So, that's going to wrap us up for this video here, guys. This is your boy Tacho signing out. So, I am now going to hop out and go do my summons on Dokkan. So, best of luck in phase summons if you're going for that, and also Dokkan summons as well. And I will catch y'all again on the flip side.